Tastefully Simple is a food company, and we sell easy-to-prepare foods through home tasting parties predominantly, and we also sell online. And we are 17 years old, founded in 1995 in a shed with no running water. And currently we have about 23,000 salespeople across the nation. I would say the first and biggest challenge was a fear of incompetence. I put together the business plan, and it took me about 3 months running different numbers, trying different scenarios, how many parties were people going to do, what were the average sales going to be, and just ran various numbers. And the business plan ended up showing me that after 5 years, we would be an $11 million company. And I remember looking at that computer and being speechless. And I walked down the hallway to my kitchen, and there's a whole graham cracker story around that I won't get into right now, but I started feeding myself graham crackers one after the other with butter on them because I was overwhelmed. But I picked up the phone, I called Joni Nielsen, who was, and still is, the only other investor in the company and part owner in Tastefully Simple. And she happened to answer the phone. And she said to me after I was explaining this show's gonna be an $11 million company, and I said, Joni, I can't run an $11 million company. And there was this poetic pause on the other end of the line, and pretty soon she says, Jill, if you can grow an $11 million company, you can run an $11 million company. And I believe when we do what we love, the money will follow. And so go toward our passion, and then the rest falls in place. And so I knew in my heart that this business felt right. If it hadn't been for the DECA program, am I competing in that? I wouldn't have considered business and being an entrepreneur. I know I wouldn't have. It was at that time called the Individual Development Program through DECA, and you would create a business plan on paper and present your business plan to the judges. And it really stretched me, and I learned to take myself more seriously. However, I didn't prepare a lot for the state competition, and so was utterly shocked when I took second at state and went on to nationals, and just stretching me out of my comfort zone. So it wasn't the formal education in the classroom stuff as much as the experience of putting it into application and having it make sense in the real world. I think it's important to frame up the risk versus the reward. And for me, it was saying, what is the worst thing that will happen if I try this? Will I die? You know, chances are no. There are certainly financial risks, and I believe the emotional risks were even stronger for me. So when I was able to take it and frame it around, what is the worst thing that's going to happen? Number one. Number two is, will I regret it if I don't at least try?